candidate for sheriff in Douglas County was recently under investigation for official misconduct in the department that she now wants to lead. Republican Holly Nicholson Kluth, former DougCo undersheriff, was the focus of 2 internal affairs investigations in the last year. As she runs for sheriff, she's also suing the current sheriff, saying those investigations were retaliation. Here's Steve Steger.
As undersheriff, Holly Kluth was one of the most visible faces of the Douglas County Sheriff's Department, and now she wants to lead it. But earlier this summer, Kluth was under investigation. According to an internal affairs report from a few months ago, the Douglas County Sheriff asked the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office to investigate Kluth over an allegation she ordered someone to delete something from her personnel file. According to the report, one of Kluth's subordinates at the time told investigators that back in 2019, Kluth ordered him to delete a file that included a 1988 police report from the Park County Sheriff's Office. That report detailed a felony menacing case in which she was accused of threatening both herself and her then husband with a pistol, firing a shot into the floor. Holly Kluth denied to answer questions about those claims in the internal affairs investigation, and today she told me she never ordered anything deleted from her personnel file. Investigators recommended charges of official misconduct, but the 18th Judicial District refused to prosecute, saying the statute of limitations had passed and that there was insufficient evidence to take the case to trial. Just last week, Kluth sued Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock in federal court after the sheriff demoted her, then fired her earlier this year. The demotion was the result of another internal affairs investigation, which found Kluth violated department policy by engaging in political activity while on the job. Kluth's lawsuit argues her firing was retaliation. She claims the sheriff was upset over a political disagreement and her decision to run for the job. Her attorney today called the allegations of official misconduct baseless. Now, Sheriff Spurlock, as is normal practice, would not comment on this pending litigation today, said that the documents speak for themselves. If you think about this, it all goes back to Spurlock's effort to try to pass the red flag bill back in 2019. At the time, it angered conservatives in Douglas County who then tried to recall him. Spurlock then in turn endorsed a Democrat for a county commissioner race. There is a lot of bad blood in the county right now, which will all come out in this race to replace Spurlock, who retires in 2023, and in the courts, Kyle.
In some ways, Steve, this is a continuation of a long simmering conflict in the most conservative county in the Denver metro area about what it means to be a Republican these days.
Yeah, because in this initial internal affairs investigation, you had members of the Douglas County GOP party trying to get in touch with command staff at the Douglas County Sheriff's Office after Spurlock endorsed the Democrat in that race, trying to get them to put out public statements in support of the Republican George Teal. This is certainly a sign of that long simmering dispute within the county's politics.
All right, Steve Steger reporting from home as we try to spread things out these days due to the Omicron variant situation. Thank you, Steve.